Joining me this morning is Arlene Cole. As I mentioned earlier, she was going to come in and talk about um, something that's going on. You know, it's been a long time, Arlene, since I've seen you. Has it been, were you here last year?
No, I
I
wasn't.
think so,
Yeah.
yeah. You do a good thing through the thrift shop, and you help out young people that want to pursue a medical profession.
Yes.
And we'll talk about that. First of all, I want to find out more about the thrift shop. When did this start?
It started in 1975 by some ladies that felt there was a need. The one that kind of headed it up was Betty Littlefield
Yeah,
Elliott.
yeah,
She's
yeah.
such a wonderful person.
She is.
Yes.
She is. Um, Now, 40 years. It's been 40 years.
Yeah, I couldn't believe that. It has
Oh
been
my,
40 years.
that's amazing.
Betty is still working with us,
Yeah,
but she's slowed up a little bit.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
yeah. I'll tell you, she keeps busy though. She
She's
keeps
94.
busy. 94 years old. And what a night. You know, I got to tell you about Betty. I knew her as Betty Littlefield.
Yes.
Went to school with her son, and years and years and years ago, I was just a teenager, young teenager, and I was playing my guitar with a guy by the name of Denny Vorse, who's passed now. But Denny and I were playing at a little, I think it was at St. Francis Cabrini Festival or something, and Betty came up and she said, you should pursue what you're doing and don't look back, just keep moving forward. That had to be 50 years ago. And I always remembered that she said that because she gave me encouragement that no one else had told me that, you know, so I really appreciated that.
She's been my mentor.
Oh, really?
Yes, because I didn't know if I could do this or not.
Yeah, yeah, she's a good lady.
Yeah.
Now, the thrift shop is located, is it the former Cooper's building?
Yes.
Right
Yes.
there at the,
Right there beside Gertie's.
beside Gertie's?
Yeah.
What do you have there that you sell? I mean,
Well, we sell all kinds of clean, used clothing.
do you take donations then
Donations.
from the public?
Yes,
Okay, okay.
yes. We can't take furniture because we just are too small. And when we first looked at that building, we said, "Oh, we got so much room." Well, we don't.
Fills up quick, huh?
Yes, it does. We got kids' clothes, men's clothes, ladies' clothes, knickknacks, household things.
All at good prices too.
Yeah, yeah, they are good prices.
Yeah.
And well, that's our purpose. We want to give back to the community. And that's how we decided with the scholarships that we could do that as well.
And so all the money, a lot of the money that you raise there goes towards these scholarships. Is that how that works?
Yes, yes.
The where would people, like if they want to donate gently used articles, would they just take it there then, or is there certain times? Or
Yes, you could either call someone that is in that, call me, 594-4485. I live out at Monroe. And then we have a thrift shop number, 593-5701. We also have, we're open Monday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, 1 until 4, and bring them then,
okay.
you know.
What about weekends, Saturdays?
And we're open on Saturdays, not Sundays or Tuesdays or Wednesdays.
Okay, okay.
So,
What are your hours on Saturday then?
10 until 4.
10 until 4?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Let's talk about the scholarships. How long have you been doing this with the scholarships?
I think this is our 5th year.
Is it? 'Cause I remember you coming on when it first kind of started. Yeah,
yes.
you come on with another person. I can't remember who it was, but we talked about it then. Now, for you folks out there that are not familiar with this, if there's any young people out there, I guess you don't have to be young. I mean, if you're going to school, I guess. You can apply for these scholarships at the thrift shop at 247 Main Street. All the county high schools have the applications as well, including Conneaut High School.
And the hospital.
And the hospital, UH County Medical Center.
Outpatient at
Okay,
the
at the
hospital.
hospital. Now, the requirements, I guess, are 17 years of age and older who are enrolled as high school seniors or are graduates who plan to enter the healthcare field. And I thought this was interesting, Arlene, that if you were a past recipient, you still can reapply.
Yes. Also, the first year we did it, we had a girl that had been out of school several years, had 2 children, and was going through a divorce, and you know, she knew she needed to get some more education.
Sure.
So she got one of the scholarships. She was going to be a nurse, and she moved her kids and the whole thing right in with her parents, and then went from there. So it was wonderful that she had good parents that could help her out, you know.
So she successfully became a nurse.
Yes.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
It's so tough today because it's so expensive, and these scholarships certainly help out a lot. You know, they really
Yes.
help out. Now, there is a deadline.
The deadline is June 1st, which is coming right up.
Where'd this month go? We're talking the 23rd this coming Saturday already, and the following week is the end of May. So June 1st would be a Monday. That is the deadline to get these in.
Yes.
Now, I asked you off air, do you get a lot of response for this?
Yes, we do. I think we did 17 like last year. Not that we gave out 17 scholarships, but we had about 17
Application.
applications.
How do you
Sometimes
pick-
we
how do
have
you pick
31.
them?
Well, we have a committee of, I think it's 6, and we have a sheet. We go down, filling out, you know, asking questions on the sheet, name, address, so on.
Sure.
And we need to know financial, and all the information the students give us, the better. There is an area for student essays, and if they could tell us everything there. A lot of the kids have been having problems with getting their transcripts and getting it to us on time. Well, even if they could get any type of thing, so we know what type of a scholar they are, and we don't necessarily just give it to people with 4.0. You know, 3.87 is a good one too. You know, and they're they have to have 2 people that write for them. What do you call it?
References?
Yeah, if I look on my sheet, I'd probably know, wouldn't I? Yeah, references. And the references tell us what type of a person they are and how ambitious they are, and we want workers, we don't want the slackers, you know.
Right.
And so, yes, and there's a place for mother and father's income and their name and what they do and so on. The references cannot be related to them. And even if the school is late in sending somehow we need to know what type of grades they're getting and so on.
Right, right.
So,
when do they get the actual scholarship then, Arlene? During the summertime? Would it apply for this coming year?
yes, yes. We try to have them out by the 1st of July. Now, last year we had several problems with our committee, and we couldn't get them out until August.
Okay.
The beginning of August. We know the sooner we can get them in the students' hands, well, we send them actually to the college. And, you know, the better off they are, they know where they're coming and going and so on.
I see.
And we've done dental, physician assistant, nursing, people that are going into therapy, lab technicians, x-ray technicians, that type of thing. So it doesn't have to be a nurse or a doctor or something like that, but if they're going into the medical field.
Okay, okay.
So,
I did mention here, I think Joan Barnett sent me this. She did say physician, nursing, dental, lab, or x-ray technician, or even physical therapy,
Yes.
which is quite,
Or occupational therapy. We have a girl that had gone into occupational therapy.
okay,
And that seems to be like a 5-year plan anymore.
really?
Yes.
I didn't realize that.
Well, their last year is like they are an intern, but they don't get paid for that, and I think they have to pay the school.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like a class maybe.
Mm-hmm. It's interesting. The other thing I wanted to mention too, and I'll get back to that because I wanted to ask you about
Joan
something.
had a wonderful article in there, or Martha did with Joan
In the Courier.
in the Courier.
Okay,
Yes,
okay.
it was great.
Yeah.
We do need more volunteers. I don't know if that was listed or not.
For the thrift.
For the thrift shop.
Now I want to make this clear. Now you're not, I mean, the thrift shop and the gift shop are two different things. The gift shop at the hospital.
The gift shop at the hospital is under the hospital umbrella.
Okay.
We are not
Okay.
any longer. We were at one time, but not any longer.
So you basically are just a bunch of volunteers that go out and does all of your money go to these scholarships or?
No.
No.
Part of it goes to the hospital, and we've kept that in our name, Conneaut Hospital Thrift Shop, which is kind of leads people to think we are under the hospital's umbrella. We're doing it for the hospital. We're not, but that's where our roots started, so that's why we felt we wanted it there.
I see.
This year we gave a temporal thermometer for the ER
Okay.
and 4 shower chairs for the medical surgery and outpatient part of the hospital, not outpatient, occupational therapy.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. And then a vital sign portable machine for the ER.
Really? You did all that?
One more. And 2 wheelchairs.
Fantastic. Those are not cheap.
A lot of the wheelchairs up there, in fact, I'd say most of them are because we bought them.
No kidding.
Yeah, and they just seem to evaporate.
Mhm.
You know, they're always asking for wheelchairs, and we say, well, we just gave you some. Of course, some of them wear out as well.
Yeah, they
you
do.
know, and need repairs.
Wear and tear.
But I see now they have more wheelchairs right by the front door, which is wonderful.
Yeah, yeah. How long have you been involved with this?
10 years.
10 years? No
Yes.
kidding. What got you involved?
Well, I retired, or sort of retired. My husband retired, and so I kind of did. And my walls were closing in on me. And I didn't realize till that time that I was a people person.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I said, I gotta get out. Well, I tried a couple other places to volunteer, and it just wasn't me.
Where'd you work before?
Well, I worked at JCPenney's, worked at Kmart as a greeter.
Okay, okay.
Then my last job was AAA.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
I was in auto service.
Mhm.
And so then
That's
a
what's
long time ago was Betty Littlefield in my life, you know,
Mhm.
and someone said, why don't you call her? So I called her, and she said, oh yeah, we'd love to have you come, you know, and all we're really asking is 3 hours a month,
That's it?
if they could give that much. Now, a lot of them really, really like it. They do a lot more. We have, like, the people that are markers, they come in on Monday morning, and Jean Howland kind of heads that up.
Mhm,
She's our
mhm.
treasurer, but she kind of heads that up.
Sure.
And then we have the sellers, and they work from, the shifts are 10 until 1, and then 1 until 4.
Okay.
And we have 2 people there. We train you so you know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
And they have 2 people there, one that takes the money and the other one that does the bagging of things. And the girls don't open up unless there's 2 people there. I told them no.
Really?
It's for our own safety.
Sure, sure.
And
Arlene, there's one thing you wanted to mention there about if people do donate, what they can do.
yeah, we do have a donation slip here, and a lot of times people want to know kind of an idea of what they donated for their income tax. So we sign the bottom and you write the top how much you think they're valued at and so on. So we do have a sheet. All you have to do is ask at the desk for it.
Okay.
And the scholarship, and one more thing, I'm jumping, I know, but the scholarships, on the back it says, send it to our P.O. box, because we want to make sure that we get it. And it's, yeah, it's on this page. Anyways, it's 194, P.O. box.
P.O. box
Conneaut,
194.
194, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And there's my phone number on here, I believe, somewhere that they can,
I got a number here. Tell me if it's correct. 594-4485.
yes.
That's your
That's
home?
my home phone number.
Okay,
yes.
they can call you there if they have any questions.
Yes.
Now, what we're talking about is the Conneaut Hospital Thrift Shop Scholarship applications. They are due to be in by June 1st. If you haven't got them, you better get them and fill it out, because there's about 4 or 5 pages you have to fill out so they can see whether you qualify to be an applicant for one of these grants. Now, it's for people that want to go into medical service, and that includes Arlene, doctors, nurses,
Yes.
physical
Lab
therapy,
technicians.
lab technicians,
Yeah.
that sort of stuff. The deadline again is June 1st, which is, like Arlene said, not that far away.
Yeah, it must be postmarked by June 1st. Here's the sheet I needed.
Oh, okay.
Last one.
Must be postmarked by June 1st.
Yeah.
Okay. If they're later than that, then they are eliminated then, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Good deal. Now, applications are available at all the county high schools, including Conneaut High School. The Thrift Shop at 247 Main Street. That's the old Cooper's building on Main Street right next to Gertie's, or at UH Conneaut Medical Center. You can get the applications there. And Arlene's number again is 594-4485. So take advantage of it. They had 17 applications last year that were submitted, and why not? I think it really could help you out with that situation. I want to congratulate you, Arlene, and your crew there and your staff. The Thrift Shop is really something that has been very helpful for the community. And hard to believe, 40 years you guys have been in business here. That's amazing.
Yeah, we ought to celebrate that. I hadn't bought it.
Yeah, really. Have a little a coffee and donuts or something.
Yeah.
Keep up the good work, and I appreciate you coming in.
Well, I appreciate you having me.
Absolutely. We'll do it again next year.
Okay.
How's that? All
We'll
right.
do it. We're trying to make a better Conneaut, right?
That's right. That's what we're
It's
trying
a
to
wonderful
do.
place, I think.
Yeah. Now you live out in Monroe. You have a farm out there, or?
No, we have 6 acres, but most of it my husband mows, or we
Yeah.
have a farmer that uses the bog.
Yeah.
You know, like 5 acres of it.
Sure. Sure.
We have a dog, 2 dogs and a cat.
Do you really?
Yeah, my husband has tractors.
You got the toys and all that
yeah,
stuff.
he's got
huh?
the toys. Yeah. That's what he does when he's retired. He goes
Yeah.
out and plays with his toys. He's always fixing something.
Keeps himself busy.
Yes.
That's important.
It is.
That's very
It
important.
is.
Well, listen, I want to wish you a very happy holiday coming up on Memorial Day,
Thank you.
and you and your family. And as I mentioned, come back and see us again next year or sooner if you want.
Okay.
All right. Thanks,
All
Arlene.
right.